with your mama about two moors in a pod starring Marcus and Deanna. You might just hear some drama, y'all a little off kilter. But you ain't gon' find out next picture is a filter. Put the kids to bed before you get comfy and cozy. This is rated M, mature audiences only. We keep it real, especially in a room full of phonies. From the mill to a mill, being tuned with my homies. The more got some people still to feel, y'all should listen to more. There's a lot that really real that it can you feel more. Got some people still to feel, y'all should listen to more. Got some artists that think, yeah, more. Got some people still to feel, y'all should listen to more. There's a lot that really real that it can you feel more. Got some people still to feel, y'all should listen to. And I'm so artists that think, yeah.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. Hey, we rocked another show.
We did.
It was great.
It was. I kind of feel a little rushed. I didn't get through all my questions.
Yeah, but man, I can't wait
till
till
do a part 2?
Maybe.
I
can't wait till we air it though. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. When we gonna air it?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday at our regular time, we will be airing the live podcast show that we did, and I mean it was fun.
It was fun.
I'm ready to keep going and do it bigger and better, and you know maybe I heard Zanies was a possibility. We ready for Zanies?
No.
Shit, I think we are.
We ain't done enough research on that yet to put that out.
What I'm saying is,
yes, we could be there.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying like, are we ready? Like,
Don't be getting.
No, because
Don't
you.
be turning up on me.
Because you was like, nah, we ain't did. No, that's not what I meant by are we ready.
Oh, okay.
I meant like, are we ready to be at that type of platform, that size, that big?
Yes.
Good.
Good, your ass.
Fucking so technical.
Nah, you just be trigger happy.
Nah, don't be trigger happy. You just so technical.
Okay.
You be. If you too technical, you won't get shit done.
Okay.
Yeah. Man. All right. So today, normally we stream on Wednesdays, but today we wanted to talk about this topic because this is crazy. There was a gentleman who posted a picture of some young ladies doing his hair or taking his hair down. It went viral. The gentleman got at first, after it went viral, so he wasn't fired at first. I think that it was just, they were giving him some feedback and all that other good stuff. But of course, he eventually gets fired, and now we're here today. He shot a live video where I don't mean to be laughing because it ain't funny, but he was crying and stuff because the tears look they look like crocodile tears. So it was hard for me to not laugh at him a little bit. But the tears were they were, I guess, real. I don't know. But talk to me, D. So the situation. He got fired because he was letting the young lady do his hair. And we ain't going to be on here all night tonight, but I did want to kind of talk about this one because it was kind of, man, it was crazy. So what you think? What you think? Your initial thoughts on the situation, and then, we'll kind of go from there.
I think it's a tough lesson learned, but you need to learn it. Like I question, like what went through his mind to make him think it was okay. Like even if y'all the class is done, they got free time or whatever. From a boundaries perspective, like I don't know. When I just think back when I was in school, don't recall being cool enough with any of my teachers having that kind of relationship where my teachers would be like, "Hey, yeah, come on, take my hair down." You know what I'm saying? Like that just seemed like an odd setting, and then the relationship between an older male and the females is already kind of sensitive. That just I don't know. I'm sure he thought thought it was okay because his intentions were pure. It's just like, come on, man, you got to be smarter than that.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely a poor decision on his behalf. It might have been innocent and pure.
Yeah.
But definitely a poor decision. I think you said it best. Where, like we're in times where teachers are having sex with students.
Yeah.
And why are we so comfortable with our students that we're letting them take our hair down? Like I think you didn't have nobody else to get your hair down.
I mean, right? What y'all doing? You had no papers to grade. Y'all couldn't have done some extra credit assignments. Like,
look, man, you took my hair down this morning, and like he ain't had no other female that could have took his hair down.
Listen, I didn't watch the video. I like everything I know about it. It's been from us talking about it, or like I've been seeing people comment on it. So I just been reading what everybody else been saying about it to get the gist of it. But I'm just like, it just wasn't a good decision.
Mm-mm. It wasn't.
Like no matter how I try to flip it, well, maybe no. I just can't come to a good conclusion. I can't justify it. Like.
Definitely hard to justify it. So now let's get into some of the tougher questions, though. E said these damn kids. Elaborate on that, E. But let's get into some tougher questions. Number one, we definitely will watch the video, the whole video. Thank you for that feedback. Let's get into some tougher questions. Now, number one, because of course it's going to be racially, so we just going to go straight into that. If this was a white male, does he get fired? And I know some of your perspective because we talked about it earlier, and I think you had some great perspective on it. But let's start there. If this is a white male, is he fired? Yes or no?
It depends. Like if he get the same backlash, first of all, he probably might get his hair braided. But let's just say, I don't know. What I don't know what they do. Comb, just comb.
Just anything with his hair.
Just get his hair combed. I think if initially no, but if people are in such an uproar like they are about this young man, yeah, I think he could get fired.
No, does he get fired?
Yes. If people are in an uproar.
So if it goes viral the way you think he gets fired.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is racially motivated. I feel like this is like inappropriate action. This is calling upon question of like, what are teachers spending their time doing? It's okay if you disagree.
We always disagree, so you don't have to say that.
Yeah,
we always disagree. I don't need you to say that. Yeah, I do disagree. I feel like I don't know. And I think that situation that happened a little bit even though they're so not even closely related.
What situation?
But that situation at Electronic Express, it just feels like the stereotype. I just said they weren't even closely related, but I'm just saying I feel like the stereotype was, oh man, the black teacher was letting him take down the hair and all that. So
here's the deal. So I don't know about everything, but all of my perspective that I've been getting has been from black people. That's why I'm saying I don't think this is racially motivated.
Yeah, no, I 100% think it's a poor decision, but I do think that sometimes us as African Americans, I'm not up here saying woe is me, because a bad decision is a bad decision.
Yeah.
But I do think sometimes that there are things that and you look at it in the judicial system that when a white man does it, it doesn't carry the same consequences as the black man.
I don't know,
does.
baby. If you in this very specific instance, I mean, I think it could have been even worse because then it's given like slave. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, I feel what you're saying. Yes, African Americans are viewed differently in certain situations. I just think in this very specific situation, whether it's a white male or a black male, the backlash would have been the same, if not worse, especially if it was all African American teenage girls working on this white man.
So let's flip the scenario. Let's flip it real fast.
Yeah.
Video still goes viral, but a guy is braiding a woman teacher's hair. Does she get fired?
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I really don't think the act is why he got fired. I think because there was so much attention brought to it that the school system probably had no. And this is me admittedly saying that I haven't followed this story enough to know 100% of the details. But from my perspective, especially with you saying he wasn't fired immediately, if I was gonna fire you immediately, I would have fired you as soon as I caught wind of it. No, it's like now this is a viral thing. The school, it's almost like their hands are forced in this situation.
And that I can agree with. I still think that in the end, though, people can do what they want to do, and I think that if they wanted to take up for that gentleman, they could have taken up for him. Now, here's things that we don't know, right? We don't know his track record. We don't know if they've warned him about some shit like this before, right? So these are the things that we don't know. But I still think definitely was a poor decision. Going to the comments, is the black man fired? Yeah, he got fired. It was not a good decision, regardless that he got permission. Yes, he is fired. In this day and age, this is underage girls and a grown man when it comes to underage girls. R. Kelly, got it? Yep. Kitty Boo agrees with you. Race does not matter. Darlene says it was totally innocent to me. Poor choice, but just chilled and connecting with the kids. I can definitely agree with that. The same if a teacher combed their child's hair or washed their clothes. Right. And social media. He said it, and as alluding back to your point, social media will. Yeah,
I mean, things could be framed up they could have the most innocent intentions, but be framed up on social media. I mean, it's been done like that in mass media for the longest of times, where people are easily villainized. Now it's happening on social media.
Yeah.
It's happening on social media as well. So it's just you think about this. You give anybody access to a keyboard. Everybody got access to the biggest fool in the world got access to know how to work their Facebook and their Instagram.
And they worked the shit out of it.
What's up, bud?
Kiki says, I've seen female teachers doing their students' hair and they didn't get fired. They got praised for it. It should be a no-go for both parts. I agree. Because because if this went viral from a woman, the little girl's taking out another little girl's hair, then why is that appropriate?
I think women just naturally do hair. You know, in that case, it's like a caregiving kind of situation.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. Because in this situation, it's like I do feel men have to be extremely careful about how they interact with underage girls, and
women, period,
and especially underage girls, because at least if there's something where if they legal, you know, you get a little bit more freedom to do what you do because now you have consent. In this case, you know, we don't know what kind of crushes them little girls had, and he himself could be putting himself in a situation that he don't want to be in unintentionally.
Now I gotta play devil's advocate.
Okay.
And I know it ain't as much, but women like women and men like men. I've read a lot of stories where the basketball coaches have sexually abused the guys. So it's same sex.
This goes back to like double standard kind of thing though, because hear me out. This gonna sound fucked up, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay, if I am an underage female and I'm sleeping with a teacher, a male teacher, the male teacher is a pedophile, and I'm a slut. I'm willingly doing it. You know, there's no abuse kind of thing. I'm a slut, or I'm a victim. You know, those are two things. If I am a male student sleeping with a female teacher, the female teacher gonna get crucified. True. But the male student that bagged the teacher, you bagged the teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like it's viewed, society views. There's double standards when it comes to sex and gender.
Like girls on girls are sexy, but guys on guys is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the truth.
But
I appreciate that. My hair is laid though. I think he talk about me, but he might be talking about you.
Yeah, he probably talking about me. I'm just kidding. This boy, he probably talking about you.
Yeah, cause I mean, I ain't. Ooh wee. Yeah, Lee, that boy got some hell. He might got some Indian in my family.
Boy, that ain't nothing but edge control.
Edge control.
Mm-hmm.
You hate it
like it is.
Oh
I done
man.
seen your real hair. I done seen your hair in its natural state.
I done seen your hair with it in its natural state.
Okay, I ain't on here every week talking about how fine my hair is.
Whatever. He didn't let no boys take his hair loose. That's true. What if he did though?
I mean,
does that?
he being inclusive.
Does he get fired?
Yeah, he still get fired.
He probably would have got fired fast.
Yeah, he's still getting fired.
But I think you right though. So here's the problem.
Say that again. You think what?
Yeah, I think you're right. Anyways, here's the problem though. And you said it earlier. He didn't get fired for the act. Yeah. He got fired because the video went viral. Right? And that's where I don't think it's right.
I agree.
But does the video go viral if it's a white male? I'm trying to.
Yeah.
That video goes viral if it's a white male.
It does. It absolutely does.
So there was white girls taking down a white guy's head. That video still goes viral.
I don't know if it's white girls taking down a white man's hair. I don't know. But if all you doing is swapping out the black teacher for a white teacher, yes, it goes viral.
Hell, it probably go viral faster.
Viral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
I want to know who was filming it. Was he filming it?
Yeah, he the one that posted it.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's what I'm not doing.
Yeah. See, Kiki said the same thing. He got fired because of all the complaints. Like literally, I don't think, because I'm just trying to put myself in the if I'm a principal, right, and I walk by, what the hell is going on here? Now you know good and damn well. So I'm gonna say something to you, but the schools are already short staffed. Okay, you done gone through all this education, and it's obvious that he has a good relationship with his students. He probably too close to his students, and so what I would have done is maybe taking him through some additional training about setting boundaries with your students. Like you can connect with students without crossing boundaries, without getting too comfortable. Them taking your hair down in class, not after school or whatever, that's crossing a boundary. That's
after school would have been worse though.
It would have been worse. It would have been worse.
You outside of school property then. Now I really question what's going on.
But my point is, had this not gone viral, that probably is a training opportunity for him. Because that's really what he needs. He needs to understand. He's young, and there's not that much of an age difference between his students and him. So what he really needed is some training on understanding boundaries and how to make those connections without crossing a line of what could be perceived as inappropriate. No matter what your intentions are, that doesn't always matter. Your intentions don't always matter. It's how people perceive your actions. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what you're gonna be judged on.
Big facts. So, yeah, he's a teacher. Do your hair on time. I agree. I don't agree with his students texting his phone after he got fired. They shouldn't have his personal phone number.
See, that's another. I didn't know that. That's another
Yeah.
red flag.
Yeah.
Like that's a prime example of either something ain't right here, cause you a grown man. Why do your? I can understand the parents having his phone number, but why you hanging out with these little girls?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. It was the comment that Doja put. He said, "I know who need to blame in this situation. Leggings, the motherfucker's the devil."
You think he was hypnotized by the legs?
Man, them leggings on. You like braid my or take down my hair.
Yeah,
It ain't funny, but
it's not funny.
but because like that man lost his job, man, and again now that video with him crying and shit like that was
It make it even worse to me now. Kiki said that his students were sexing his phone. Like why? Right? Why do your students have your phone number?
Yeah.
But that just goes back to they're too comfortable.
Yeah.
Like you're their teacher, you are not their friend.
Facts. So you said something earlier again that I agree with. This is like a record. You said the teacher is young. He ain't that much older than the students. Mm-hmm. Elaborate on why the hell we hiring all these young teachers. And I'm not saying that young teachers, because they do relate to the students a little bit better. But like, do you think like when you're hiring younger teachers that, well, I asked it anyway, but I think I've answered my own question in my head. But do you think when they're hiring another younger teacher that they should go through like extra training or like different things that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, and not everybody's going to need it, but because you don't want to single nobody out, it needs to be a part of on-the-job training. It needs to be a part of it. And now I know some old school teachers probably saying this is no brainer. This is a no brainer. But depending on how old you are and what your teachers look like and what age range they're in, it's not a no brainer for everybody.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just know I was never cool enough for my teachers ever at that time. Like they was not.
Now here's what I'll say. When I was in middle school, so I was like maybe 7th or 8th grade, we had a student teacher who, I think our teacher went out for like maternity leave or something, and we had a student teacher that came from TSU. So we like 14, and she like 20, and she in her 20s, her early 20s. Now, this is the first teacher that I heard cuss. This is the first teacher that talked to us about sex. Like, I can attest to the closer you are in age. Like sometimes, I'm not going to say all young teachers fall into that trap, but you sitting in the classroom with students all day and for hours, and you know, kids is cool sometimes. And so I can understand. I've at least witnessed a teacher, a good teacher. I mean, she wasn't a bad teacher outside of her. My mom probably wouldn't have appreciated her cursing and talking to us about sex or whatever. But she was younger, and I could see how easy it would be to fall into that trap, getting too comfortable and forgetting about the boundaries.
Yeah. So I had a teacher. I ain't gonna say his name because that's irrelevant, but he was kind of the same way. He was your younger African American male, and he related to us, and everybody liked him. So but during school, he was cool. Now, like in the summer, I seen him. We used to go to the summer program, and he went to the summer program, and we got really cool with him. And so, but it's like, okay, how do we go back to school now that we done formed this relationship with him outside of school during the summer? So it wasn't during school, but it was at the little there was it was called the Kenwood Center, and we used to go out there, and he was there. And we got super cool with the dude, you know what I'm saying? And then, so how do I go back to 8th grade now? And
how do you?
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that was something right there. So, KO says him being fired was a political statement. It further strengthens the stance against black hairstyles in school.
I hadn't thought about that one.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that one.
That is, as much as I don't want to make things racist, because I'm gonna go back to he fucked up.
He did.
He fucked up. That was a dumb ass move. Stupid. But damn, it's hard for me not to think that a white male would have got away with it. It's hard, and I know you're like, and I don't have the evidence and the facts to back it up. Mm-hmm. But my gut feeling tells me that somehow, some way they work it out, and he doesn't get fired, and he gets that additional training, like you said. And here's the thing: I'm not I'm far from racist. I know most people that say I'm not racist are racist. I'm far from racist. Yeah, I got one white friend. Right, I'm far from racist, but I've seen some of how they. I think it just feels like the young black male, that stereotype of why is he letting these, it gives me like, I guess young black gives them R. Kelly vibes, and they think it's like that's that bullshit. So that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And so, Kitty Boo says I will disagree. No student should be touched. Any teacher besides passing paper in or passing out pencils. Yeah, I mean, but that should be a given. Like, it is, back in the day, we used to have like one or two attractive teachers. Now, damn, every teacher, they coming out of school ready to go.
Listen, I seen this teacher at it was a TikTok. I don't know if it was real. It might have been one of them like staged videos, but they was in the classroom and the kid brought his daddy in to talk to the teacher. And I mean, I'm not gay, but I can appreciate a nice butt. And the teacher was like, she had on a fitted dress and her ass was super fat. And so it's kind of like, I didn't have no teachers dressed like that.
Hell no.
How do you expect a young man not to? I mean, especially if it's in like high school and junior high school, you can't be dressing like that around young men.
But so here's the thing though, like, if somebody, but then we go back to discrimination, because if somebody that ain't curvy wears a fitted dress, then that's fine. But somebody that is curvy wear that same fitted dress.
Now, you can't wear stuff that's causes a distraction.
Yeah.
And that ass causes a distraction.
Yeah, but I get that all the time. Hell, I've even had to endure that like at work.
Right,
like,
BBL educators.
Shit hit different.
Right.
You
got all the teachers got a fat ass.
You got grown men trying to go back to school and get their
shit. I'm gonna get for my GED. I'm gonna get my diploma.
Shit, man, you think they'll let me back in at 33? Know what I'm saying? The black man lives in the same society we do. He know he's black, but could not get away with that. He should have been smarter. Yeah, I mean that's definitely.
He did not use good judgment.
Nah, and the post and shit.
This is a tough lesson he gonna have to learn. But hey, you need to learn it.
So let me ask you this: if you're in a school, and you know this because hell, the world knows about it now, do you hire him as a teacher?
Not without diving deeper.
I like diving deeper.
I want to understand what the hell you was thinking. I want to understand his track record, because there is no scenario where I can think of where it's okay that your student should have your phone number. There's no reason for you to be communicating via text message with your students.
Yeah, definitely not text. Now I will say this: my teachers used to give us their phone number
for your parents.
Yeah. But
for your parents.
Yeah, but you said there's no reason they shouldn't have a phone number.
Yeah, no, I'm sticking to that. There's no reason for his students to have his phone number. His students' parents should have his phone number. But not them.
So here's the thing. I'll say this: we live in such a different age. Like, and I'm trust me, I'm not condoning it. I'm on your side. But how do we get communicated with now? Like back in the day, the teachers used to call. Now I get text messages from them all the time.
Yeah.
Like they don't even like communicate. Like old teachers used to call us and be like, "Hey, your son acting up." Now they'll text you and say your son acting up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it though.
So
don't call me. I don't want to talk to y'all.
So
if it ain't an emergency, don't call me.
But and that's fine. But what I'm saying is the times have changed to where like how they're communicating and things of that nature. And so again, I don't condone it. You know, I like the old school. I'm an old school kind of guy. I don't all this goof ass shit they doing these days. I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, okay.
But in the same sense, times have changed. Like I remember when Malachi came home one time and told me that he could have his phone out because they was like taking notes or something in class, and they could use they could actually bring cell phones to school. What kind of shit is that?
Doja ready to be a moderator. Come on through, cuz.
Man,
come on through.
Yeah, come on through, Doja.
He said they giving the teacher Instagrams.
I mean, hell, the schools got Facebook pages and all kind of other stuff. So that's where we at now. Yeah. So as much as we want to get on this male for being silly, he thought he was probably getting some clout, and now
this ain't like the special handshake that the dude was doing with his students.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You taking class time to get your hair taken down by a group of female students.
Yeah. Now, again, ignorant as fuck, but I just think that the way schools have changed and what they're allowing now these days have been, again, just something as simple as cell phone.
Yeah.
D, when you brought your cell phone to school, if you got caught with your cell phone, what happened?
My mama had to come get it.
Your mama had to come get any electronics. Now,
all I had was cell phones back then. We didn't have no iPads or nothing like that.
Well, I used to bring my like Game Gear and Game Boys and shit to school. Yeah. So, but any electronics. So now, I actually had a two-way pager too. My junior year.
We ain't in trouble for beepers.
We got in trouble for it. If it was electronic, we weren't supposed to have. Like, and a two-way pager ain't no beeper. So it was the first texting device.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. You fancy?
Yeah, and I had a job in high school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I was going to the club in high school.
I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, I was. It was this little army dude that I worked with at Wendy's, and he gave me his ID, and I would get out from work, and I would tell my mom I was closing, but I really wasn't closing, and then we go to Kickers.
I bet you weren't begging no teacher.
Not Kickers. We go to the D6.
I bet you didn't beg no teacher though.
Because my teachers needed bags over their head.
Oh, okay. You going to the comments?
Yeah. We didn't have cell phones. Nah, we didn't. I didn't get them till later on. Yes, hired him. He made a mistake. Boundary training and proper behavior training. Yeah. Right. And I think we both actually said it. What is his track record?
Yeah.
If that was the first blemish on his record, and that's another thing. Like, damn, I get it, but if that was the first blemish on his record, that's he getting fired for that. Now he deserved to be. That was let me be clear. Stupid. Dumb, hello, which is the rock, which is the paper, goof ass dude. Like, the fuck wrong with you?
Yeah.
But, fired, man. But I gotta show you the video of him crying. I think
Kiki
I did.
Just sent it. Kiki sent it. Yeah, you showed it to me. I just didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Kiki sent it to me.
The way he broke down, he you know what I'm saying? And again, I ain't trying to laugh, but damn, that shit was funny.
Well, what was his like? Was he didn't understand why he got fired? I mean, I'm just like, to me, once I started seeing the kind of comments I was getting on my video, I would have known I was getting fired.
I would have took it down, but it had probably already been shared about 10 billion times.
I mean, at least stop the exposure, because there are so many people commenting on that video. Once it's viral, it's gone. I mean, you really almost have no choice. Just like when people get fired because they did something racist, and then the person that they did something to post a video about it, and then they start tagging that person's job, and then 2 weeks later you see this person's no longer employed with this company. Same thing. They don't care. They wasn't going. if this would have been a person coming in off the street and be like, hey, your employee called me a nigga. Ah, okay. Thank you for stopping in, sir. No. The power of social media is one person on board, another person on board, another person on board, another person on board. And now you are taking a risk of damaging your business by keeping this one person employed.
Yep.
Cancel culture is strong.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I look at Bill Cosby. No, I'm not. No, I'm being for real. All these women said it, but then once that one woman came forward, then 95 million of them came forward. And I'm not saying, I don't know who's right or wrong in the situation, but what I'm saying is all of a sudden after that one came forward, that just gave the other people the strength to come forward all of a sudden, or was it everybody just jumping on the bandwagon?
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if it was right or wrong. I don't. Yeah, I don't know if he did it or not. You know what I'm saying? Old ass nigga trying to get him some. He was trying to get him some pudding pops.
Yeah, he was.
Cut him a little slack. Other teachers sent students in there and everything made sure they were done with assignments and stuff. Yes, he was wrong, but fired. Dang, he must have been on thin ice.
No, I'm telling you, V, if it hadn't gone viral, they would not have fired him. I just don't believe that they would have fired him because I'm sure that there's other behaviors that go on in the school system. I mean, it's yeah.
One thing that I'm seeing, Kitty Boo says he better be happy no brother fought him because of their sister. I mean that they were like, what's your intentions with my sister?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, it's just it's a tough lesson to learn, man.
It is.
I think he posted the video. I think the girls might have posted it too, but I'm pretty sure.
From the angle, it looked like it was a phone just sitting in front of him.
Yeah, sitting in front of him, and so like, and he didn't. And let's say somebody else did post a video. He did, because he probably thought that it was so innocent. Hey, he said, "Damn dummy." Hey, just snitch on yourself.
All right.
He playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded pistol. Goofy.
I think that goes back to he didn't think he was doing nothing
He
wrong.
didn't think he was doing nothing wrong. He thought he was doing the Lord's work.
But that's you know what? The Lord have mercy.
You was doing the Lord's work.
Baby, read the room, read the culture, read the climate right now.
Yeah, so maybe he is too stupid to be a teacher.
Or just too naive.
You say naive.
But them the
I
kind of
say
people that get talked into
stupid.
doing
You
even
say
worse
love
things.
me. I say
What happened when one of the
stupid.
little girls started sending him pictures and shit like that?
Yeah.
He not gonna know how to navigate that situation. So yes, he absolutely needs some training. He absolutely exposed himself. He just exposed himself to a risky situation, and then he paying the consequences for it.
Holy cow! Hold up. I'm finna bring up a topic. Hold up. I'm going back to the Boondocks.
Okay.
Nigga. A nigga. Now, here's the thing. Maybe because of the times, but that dude didn't get fired, and he used the word nigga multiple times. White male. Just saying.
They took him through sensitivity training.
Okay, so they could have took him through exactly. White man. I'm just being so let a black male call another black student a nigga. I bet he would have got fired.
With Mr. Pedo.
Mr. Pedo, he only got training and stuff. They didn't fire him. Mm-hmm. You can look that up as soon as we get off. He didn't get fired.
Well, hell, niggas calling niggas.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I guess times is different.
Yeah, now times have changed because we got diddlers and R. Kellys, and even though free R. Kelly. Well, I don't know. Maybe he need to be locked up. I like his music.
V said to me it done happened before. He just didn't record it. I saw something that said he had an appointment after school. He was trying to get his hair taken down real quick so he can get ready for it.
Yeah, no, because they no motherfuckers charge you extra when your hair ain't taken down.
Listen, now you ain't got no money. Pay the $20 extra to get your braids taken down, bro.
Or get you a wife that can take your hair down.
Or get you a wife.
Yeah, my wife take my hair down. Miss Latrice says he was trying to be TikTok famous and messed around and got fired on his day off. He said, "No, she right on that because he was probably trying to go viral. Oh, he went viral, all right. Mm-hmm. He did it for the Vine.
That Vine ain't a thing no more.
Oh, Vine ain't. See, I'm old.
I don't hear nobody talking about the Vine.
Do it for the Vine. He paid the fine.
You just wanted to rhyme something, huh?
Yeah, because I can't. TikTok, he got knocked off his job. That was okay.
Okay.
I was just asking. Marcus, not with the underage girls. It's all about underage girls. Yeah, I get it, but he said nigga though. I mean, so
that's not.
No, a white male saying nigga to a black student should get you fired. Sorry.
He was trying to connect with him.
And he was connecting with them girls. What? Ain't no nigga. Hey.
It's not the same.
Hey,
Paris.
He thought he was Mario.
I mean, at least he wasn't sitting down in between nobody's legs and nothing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been, ooh.
But I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's because it went viral.
Yes.
But
they would have let it slide. They would have let him slide.
Yeah. I just, man. But,
You gotta be smarter.
That take me back to, man, Mr. Petto better not have no job right now.
I'm gonna look it up after I watch a TikTok video. Just to.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man. So
what's the consensus?
My consensus is, as we wrap this thing up, dumb as hell. I mean, like, again, which is the rock, which is the paper? Which is the rock, which is the paper? Which is the rock, which is the paper? Not the smartest thing. I think the punishment was harsh. I think we got to stick to, is this a firing offense? Leave out social media. Leave out all. Is this a firing offense? Yes or no? I do not feel it was a firing offense. I do think it's dumb. I think extra training would help. I think that he needs help. But something you said that's still resonating with me is, why in the hell do you even feel that comfortable? And I know he's not the only one, but why are teachers and students even feeling that comfortable with each other now? That, I think that is the root cause, and that's the bigger problem. And I think one of the root causes is the teachers are getting younger and younger. They coming right out of college, and you know, they making that money that way. Yeah. But when you're not paying teachers shit and they not getting no money, then you're gonna get whatever the hell you got. You know what I'm saying? And I think teachers and law enforcement are severely underpaid, and I stand on that. I think the teachers shape our future. The law enforcement, they go out there and put their lives on the line every day, and yet they get paid like shit. Now, granted, I'm glad I get paid well, but sometimes I think, should I make more than law enforcement? Should I make more than teachers? I work with cell phones. Should I make more than them? I'm glad I make good money so I can take care of, my family, but should I make more than a teacher or law enforcement? That's tough.
Yeah, it is.
That's tough.
And then you get fired for nothing.
Facts. Tough.
Yeah.
What you think?
I agree with you. I just, I don't think he should have been fired. I think he should have had some training. I do think he crossed some lines that he shouldn't have crossed. But I'm not getting the feeling that he's one of the R. Kelly's in the school. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting that vibe. It don't seem like nobody else was getting that vibe. It's just a question of, why in the hell is this how we spending our time? And then why are you doing this in the first place?
Facts.
I'm sure there's some things. I know you said it's not really a firing offense, but I'm pretty sure there's something in the handbook that talks about student contact and what kind of relationship, something that has something to do with what kind of fraternizing with your students you should be doing. But if it's just in the handbook and no real training, this is your sign right here that it needs to be deeper training here, and probably on a regular basis. Just like you have to do like continuing education in certain education fields, this should be one of those things of like continuing education. As technology changes, as culture changes, there needs to be like a refresher for all educators, unfortunately, which makes it suck even more that they don't make enough money. Like, I don't make enough money to be going through no damn.
Yeah, to deal with some of these badass kids that be out there, I will choke the shit out of them kids.
Yeah, they need a damn self-defense class.
Man, I choke their ass out. They made an example out of him, but yeah, way too comfortable with the kids. He could have gone viral in a good way without crossing that line. It's scary out here. I fear for our kids. I agree. Like, and plus, why does the teacher want to go TikTok famous off of his kids though? You taking the easy route, man. Get out there and do something real, like streak across the street or something.
No, that's where you spend most of your day is at work. A lot of people doing it.
Yeah, but he saw that as an opportunity to get TikTok, because again,
you should have chosen something that wasn't going to also get him fired.
Because he could have waited till he got off and just streaked across the street and could have went viral.
Choose something appropriate, like the teacher that went viral because how he greets his students.
Yeah, but again, that's like, so if that's something that you genuinely do, then why you got to put it on TikTok? You're trying to, go viral and you're using the kids to do it.
That's what most people do.
I get it.
I'm just gonna be.
No, I get it. I'm just saying that makes me question your intentions with the kids.
Yeah, the same could be said with anything though that you put on. If you're really doing it out of kindness of your heart, it don't necessarily got to go on social media.
Yeah, I totally agree. But like on the flip side, sometimes people need to hear the message, and you can share that message with everybody.
So that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to tell y'all, hey, save your money and have these little girls take your hair down. And then get fired like me.
Right. On your day off. He said, that was stupid. How you gonna get fired on your day off? He said they called me still in boxing. He said, what the fuck you trying to do? Build a clubhouse? Oh man, that made me want to watch that movie tonight. All right, well man, thank y'all for tuning in. You got anything else, baby? Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. This was like an impromptu thing. So Wednesday there will not be a show, but we will be releasing the live show. Tomorrow I'll probably release like some clips of some key moments in the show, which was pretty funny. Of course, wife had a lot to say. She was funny as usual. Her old clever self. You hear me say old clever self? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And man, we looking for the next one. It's gonna be a little bit, but when it's time, we'll go ahead and do it again, and we'll let y'all know. And we genuinely appreciate the support. And I'm finna go eat because my wife cooked me some meals. And if your wife ain't cooking, sound like a problem. We out of here.
Welcome to the greatest podcast to argue with your mama about. Some more is in a pod starring Marcus and Deanna. You might just hear some drama. We all a little off kilter. What you ain't gonna find out in this picture is a filter. Put the kids to bed before you get comfy and cozy. This is rated MA, mature to audiences only. We keep it real, especially in a room full of phonies. From the mill to a mill, get in tune with my homies. The more got some people from the bill, y'all can listen to more. They provide that real that it can feel more. Got some people from the bill, y'all can listen to more. I'm some artists, let it get more. Got some people from the bill, y'all can listen to more. They provide that real that it can feel more. Got some people from the bill, y'all can listen to. And I'm some artists, let it get